Hello friends, welcome to online demo of HRiS365. So the very first question comes in our mind is, what is HRiS365, right? And today we are going to discuss everything, a lot of things about HRiS365, and I'll tell you the entire story of HRiS365 as well. Right, so HRiS365 is a cloud-based, a mobile-based, and modern HRMS system designed to manage entire employee life cycle on a single platform. Right, and it is having the features like mobility, the complete it's a complete HRMS, trust and security, preloaded HR data, and it's really a affordable system. And let me tell you, friends, this is HRMS which we have developed it on Microsoft technologies. So Microsoft.NET is a front end technologies, and in the database side, if suppose I talk about it, right, it is Microsoft SQL Server, and as I have said, it is a cloud based HRMS. So for a right cloud, we have selected the Amazon AWS, right, and AWS is a number one platform, as you all know, right. So and along with that, there are several security and other aspects, architectural aspects we have kept in our mind, and we have deployed it on the cloud. Right, so what is employee life cycle? So we all know, it starts from the recruitment till the exit process or the separation process, right, which covers a lot of things. I mean, managing the employee onboarding, managing the employee registration and employee information database, managing the employee time management, which covers several things like time management covers the complete employee timing policy setup. Then there is a shift planning. Then there is time recording. That is, again, it can be based on the GPS, it can be based on the biometric devices, or it can be captured from the manual sources, right. And then there is then there is a leave management is also there, the local travel or the claims expense reimbursements, assets and document management, loan management, performance appraisal, the complete compliance management, statutory payroll or the payroll processing, HR analytics. That is again really very important, because without the strategic reports you are not able to take any decisions, right. There is employee help desk. As you know, I have said that there is a employee as well as manager self service is there, and employee will have their own login, manager will also have their own login and dashboard, and rights to approve applications and so, and there is a approval workflows are also set. Alright, so what I have said recently, right, everything is listed here, right. These are the modules you are getting in the online HRMS, that's HRiS365. Alright, so attendance, there is a advanced capturing system, and that's GPS, or you can say geo attendance, right. So using a geo tagging as well as geofencing features of HRiS365, you can capture the attendance with the location, alright, and it is highly accurate, alright, because we are using a very standard APIs and the Google map and sort of other location related services. And apart from the other features, there are several important features which are for the right usability and users management, where you can create n number of or unlimited users. Normally, by default, your employees and your managers, your employees and HR people are the users, but if suppose you feel there are some observers or some professionals, those who are engaged in your organization, and you want to give them an access of the system, right? So you can create those users as well. Another thing is mobile apps, right? So we do have mobile apps for employee and manager self-service, and mobile apps is available on both the platforms. It is available on the Play Store as well as App Store. And SMS and email notifications, that is really important, because these days push notifications keeps alerts to the employee as well as manager, or to the HR as well. Alright, so you can again customize email notifications with alerts, right? And there are several standard background notifications we have set on certain actions, right? So whenever there is an employee, say for example he's applying for a leave, right? So as soon as he'll submit the leave application, the manager of that particular employee will immediately get notified via an email, right, that so and so employee has applied and leave, right? So the manager can approve it on the right time. Yeah, so apart from that, there is easy import and exports, right? So import and exports, it is the last item of the list, but it is very important, because both are really very painful when we sometimes stuck in a kind of situation. Let's say let me tell you two different cases. One is entry, right? So entry, when you are going to start using any system, right? So if I talk about the enterprise solution, so we have to migrate a lot of existing data into proposed system, right? We have a lot of past records which we actually want to bring into the new system, right? So what we need is, we need the right import facility which can capture, or which can import in a click the entire data of your existing Excel files or CSV files, right? So exactly what we have done here is, we have created 50 plus Excel templates which you can use to arrange your existing data, and within a single click you can import those Excel files, right? So I can guarantee that within a day, if suppose your organization is having 500 plus employees, then within a day we can finish the complete data migration, and you can go live in total 2 days. One, if suppose you park for the setup, and another day for the data migration, right? So on the very third day, all right, so you can go live. I mean, you can give the access to your employees about the system. And how export is important, all right? So export is important because it is when you say you want to exit, all right, from the system, all right? So there should be easy entry and easy exit. So that's the actual meaning of SaaS or the cloud, right? Where user doesn't have any worry about the data and all, right? So you can export in our system, you can export any data into various file formats. You can export into Word, PDF, Excel, or CSV. All right, so again, export is given on any list, right, as well as export is given on the reports, right? So you can export any kind of data. Okay, so after seeing all the features and everything, and listening to me like this, the question comes, why HRiS365? Because what I'm talking about is already available. There are other players also, right? Why HRiS365 only? So the very first thing is open APIs. You will get access of open APIs, and today it is a requirement that we don't want to manage all independent software. We would like to sync all data, and we would like to make a centralized system where the data comes from one system and goes into another system, right? So we need the APIs to integrate each other applications, and along with the documentation, APIs are available, and it is absolutely free. Yep, mobile apps is also there, right? So advanced employee as well as manager self-service mobile apps are available, and we are doing this practice of developing and implementing HRIS 365 since 7+ years, and we have experienced the clients whose employee strength is from 5 to 5,000. So we have that much of experience, right? So the another thing is, on the board currently we have 10,000 plus users. The another thing is data security. We have care of all the customer data, and the way data flows from the customer to system and system to customer send, right? So it's a there is a medium which transfers the data, so we have tried to secure that data as well. Yep, there is one more feature called geotagging and geofencing, right? So this is again very useful because there are several organizations, there are micro or small organizations, they don't have the biometric devices, right? So if suppose you don't have biometric devices, there is no need to worry because we have geofencing attendance feature. And what geofencing does, it you can restrict a particular area by giving the latitude, longitude and the radius. You can draw the boundary, and if suppose employee comes within that particular boundary, then only employee will be able to mark the attendance, and this boundary will be your office area, right? So if suppose employee comes in the office area only, then only that particular fellow will be able to mark the attendance. That's the GPS fencing. And on the other side, if suppose you say, no, I don't want to have any kind of restriction, where I just want to track all the locations, again it should be a multiple punches, like from morning my fellow is running in the market, in the field, right? And I would like to capture all the punches, right? So that's really possible, and that is possible using the geo tagging feature, right? You just enable the geo attendance feature in HRIS 365, right? And employee can mark multiple punches along with the selfie of each location, right? So the photograph will also be uploaded from that particular location. So that is again a very accurate and very useful feature for the HRI of the HRIS 365. Yeah, so AWS advantages is also there. 100% compliance ready system, right? And friends, believe me, we do give guarantee. If suppose you don't find any feature related to your compliance, right? Compliance covers PT, PF, ESI, TDS, LWF, gratuity, bonus, ex gratia, right? So just forward an email to support@hris365.com, and we will develop that particular feature for you on priority, and it will be again 100% compliance ready for you. Right, so better support, I'll talk about this support later. And data handover guarantee, who gives this guarantee? Right, nobody. You have to take your data at your own. But if suppose you stay us with some sort of time, let's say for 6 months, minimum 6 months you are with us, then we will help you to migrate data of HRIS 365 to other system, and our team will help you out accordingly to give you the proper data handover. Now another question, that is, why HRIS 365? So this picks, right? So we have been awarded by ASSOCHAM as one of the excellence in human capital management. Another recent award which we have received through Software Suggest. Software Suggest is a online software suggesting platform, right? So they have awarded as a one of the budget friendly software award. And why budget friendly award, right? So the prices are here. there is no any minimum price. So that is the very first thing we have started doing it, right? So we don't want to keep, we don't want to take any fixed price. It is a purely SaaS model where you start from your first employee, right, and you can start using the community plan or pro plan or ultimate, right? So generally ultimate plan is a plan where if suppose you do count your employee 400 plus, so as per the pro plan your billing will go around 20,000, right? So if your billing goes to 20,000, so what we have done is from 400 plus to 1,000 employees your bill will remain same. So there is a flat price and that's a 20,000. So that's the ultimate plan. And if you really have 400 plus employee, this is the most cheapest system. Alright, and how it works. If suppose you say you want to start HRiS365.com, so it's very simple. Just go to the website called HRiS365. Second, so there is a small form, you just have to fill it and you just submit it. Alright, and your account will get ready. Your account will get ready and you will get the credentials. Right, so you can just go to the web, type the whatever subdomain you have mentioned in the registration, enter the subdomain .hris365.com, right, and you will have the access. So the very first thing is you can start with the company and policy setup. Once you set up the company organization or the company policies, you can start with your data migration, right, and then after there will be training, and after the training you will be go live. So it's a 4-step very easy process. And what about this support from the HRiS365? Right, so for every client what we do is we do give them virtual HR assistants, right? So you will get a dedicated WhatsApp group, right, where you will be the admin and you can add as many members as you want, right? From our end you will get one virtual HR assistant, one functional consultant you will get in that particular group, one technical consultant you will get in that particular group, right? And on top of that you will get support portal, right? So we have our own knowledge base as well as our own YouTube channel through which you can learn HRiS365 at any moment. Alright, there are mobile applications, on the go support, as I have said, telephonic and WhatsApp, email and tickets, and remote desktop, right? These are the some of our clients. These are the very recent clients we have closed. There are so many other clients which even we have not mentioned in this particular list. Alright, so friends, I'm going to discuss the vision of the company, and that's 1 million users we want to make by 2020, and we are looking for dealers across India. The reason we are looking for dealers is, even though we are working online, we are on a cloud, right? We do feel that every client should have the local direct support contact, right? So client can directly contact to the support center directly, right, through the dealer mechanism, right? So we would like to have one dealer in every region, right? So that is our motto. And if you feel that some people they can work as our dealer, you can also just let us know. Let me just go through a sample screens before we will start with the actual demo of the software, right? So that's a very simple employee list page, right? So you can see that the grid or the list panel we have used is having very rich facilities, like you can see the filters, and just besides the filter icon there is a text box, and that is nothing but a search box, right? So you can have search on any column, right? So that's a really wonderful filter mechanism we have given. And the other thing is there is a sorting facility is also there, right? So on the column name, if suppose you will click on the column name, then it will give you the sorting on that particular column. And there are export buttons we have given here. I have already told this earlier. This is employee corporate directory or employee directory, you can say, right? So if there are new employees and they just want to see that in our organization how many other people and where they are working with the department name, right? So that's really useful for them. And you will get a lot of charts, organization charts, right? So this is your designation wise org structure. This can be your designation structure, and this is employee scorecard. So this is the output of employee appraisal module, and that is a 360-degree employee performance evaluation system, right? So you can have the scorecard of every employee. This is again very useful, and I have learned the balance scorecard practice first, and then according to that I have designed this. So this is not the complete balance scorecard, because I feel what we need is we need the employee scorecard, not other scorecards, right? Because balance scorecard is mainly designed for enterprise appraisal, where we are doing the employee appraisal. So alright, and these are a few screens for the mobile access or the mobile view. For the GPS screen is also there. You can see there is a upload photo button is also there. Alright friends, thank you so much. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'm coming with another demo, that is the real software demo. Thank you.